Martin, 11th of June 2026. The song is I'll Be There For You, but it's not the Friends one. It sounds like Bryan Adams or something like that. Let's have a look. 11 is the Justice card, Libra. We've got Saturn again. We've got 6 House of Virgo and Virgo. So it seems important then. Virgo's in the 3rd house, or should I say Virgo's a house, 3rd house cusp. Yeah, 3rd house on the cusp of communication. So critical communication, but possibly the truth, nevertheless. So let's see. Let's get that out of the way before it annoys me. So no names for the card yet, in case it comes out again. This is justice, court cases, legal matters, open enemies, partnerships, loins. There it is. So this is about an injustice that's taken place or will take place. And there's that stolen credit again. And the fear. Somebody's pretending to be the hero. And they're actually undermining you. Oh dear. There's poor Jack. There he is. Or Jacqueline, whichever one you want to do it. It's somebody always putting the effort in, always trying harder and harder. But that could be your inner child or your children just want you to have a day off and go outside to enjoy the sunshine, not work yourself into the grave. So there's got to be a balance there. We work to live, we don't live to work. We're not slaves. 8 years. That's back now. Next 8 days, something out of the blue that you're not going to like, an action taken. And fear. Disloyalty. Feeling the fool. Putting things off until tomorrow, procrastinating. Because of this fear. Unsure about starting a new adventure. Because you've been lied to. Lies, deceit and theft. And you found out this is someone taking the credit for something they haven't done. Or stealing financial credit. There's the injustice, today's card. And yet we have it again. A 1 or 28. The miracles are about to happen if you stay positive. Hands, arms, shoulders, children, siblings, school days, mental clarity. You have all the tools at your disposal. Somebody that may wear hats or have an insignia on their uniform. passion flower, the rose, the lily, the honeysuckle. Doris and Martin. And action. This man is passionate. He uses his wand, positive action. He does what he says he's going to do. It's a fire sign. This is Aries. Male or female, doesn't make any difference. It's not an Aries, then it is somebody who's very passionate, an older man, perhaps even a redhead, but he is fiery. He is not a thinker, he is a doer. So he gets a clear mind and then he takes action. And from that you will grow. So there's mother energy. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. 3 or 30, 1 and 28. Both positive. Miracles and growth. The military, May the 31st, November the 11th. The poppy, agriculture. But above all, it's growth. It's abundance. It's Venus. It's Taurus. That's Gemini. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Happiness returns, but growth only comes through pain, and this injustice may be the pain. So let's have a look. Taurus and Gemini, main players. Taurus is in the 11th house of wishes and dreams. That's so we've got Taurus in the 11th house, which is where Aquarius usually is. So your wishes and dreams are about being acknowledged for your worth because somebody's been stealing that. Gemini is in the 12th house of victims and martyrs. So getting clear in your mind about no longer being that victim or the martyr. Taurus is also part of fortune. Ceres is in Gemini, and the Sun is in Gemini, and Uranus is in Gemini. So rebellion, illumination. Time to have a day off. You need to rest between battles. There it is, the 11th house, which corresponds with today's number 11. It's the 17, it is Aquarius. So 11th house we know, because we've said it. It's Taurus. Pluto's in Aquarius, Juno's in Aquarius. So wishes and dreams come true. Crowds. Facing the chaos head on, not losing hope. Healing and freedom. Don't dim your light for anyone. A new home, a new house, maybe a purchase of a house. A celebration coming up, something positive. Impatience, though, to expose this liar, this deceiver. Somebody wants to expose this. Yeah. And we are now taming that beast. We are no longer being controlled. We are brave. We have a backbone. We have a strong heart. 8 and 26. David, Ian and Penny. Taking control back with courage. Leo energy. A battle with a clear mind. A battle of words perhaps. 5 days. But there is a woman here who's drained. She's all out of love. She is emotionally not in charge of her emotions. Scorpio energy. So reproductive organs and shared resources. That is what is taking action on, it seems. And Sagittarius energy. Act in haste, you repent at leisure. There is unfinished business here that needs to be dealt with. And it's about children, childhood, your past, traumas, childhood traumas, even, any or all of those, child abuse, siblings and children. So the feminine is running on empty. The masculine is taking action. Mustn't act in haste. Sagittarius. Yeah. There we are again. The new team must be found. You've got the green light of go from Spirit. Anything that's about to start, a new home, a new business, a new life, then you will succeed. It will pay off within 3 years. The sun comes out to expose. So the sun is in Gemini, and that's a Leo card. Happiness returns, blockages removed. Somebody is being exposed. 19, Karen. Yeah, a reunion, a celebration, the 3 life cycles of women, the mother, the maiden, the crone. An invitation perhaps to something, a gathering. A bond is broken, mutually decided that there is no emotions there anymore, no love lost there anymore. But someone is bitter because it's a third party. Something came between you and someone else. So it could be friendships, it could be money, it could be family. There's any number of things that could come between, a hobby even, come between you and someone else. Someone is bitter, someone is very confused, and their heart is broken. 3 weeks, heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. But it causes this lady, whoever she is, or this Scorpio, whoever they are, to fill their cup. So if you've got Scorpio in your chart, that's where you will be filled. It's also speaking to Mother in Spirit. A water sign female, or Scorpio of any gender. Someone in charge of their emotions. But then confused. So you're either clear of mind, but not your emotions, or clear of your emotions, but not in the mind. This is mind games. This is losing the use of your skills. This is a lot of confusion, mental illness, criminal activity even. 1 and 28 again, Gemini. So the 1 may be positive, the 28 negative, or vice versa. But there is something there that's not quite right, and it's these lies, deceit, and theft that's been found out. Again, we end with the same card, the nightmare situation. But you are capable of coming out of that at any time, because that cage door has always been open. Sleepless nights, because this is a toxic situation. 15, that you must break the shackles from. No more selling your soul to the devil for shiny baubles. No more temptations because of status, it's Capricorn, career or finances. The material side of life, the materialistic people. So criticism, it seems, is there, because we've got Virgo more than once, but it's also healing. So 6th house then. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. The intestines, the abdomen, hospital doors, vocational workplace, the colour dark brown. This is about health, service, work, altruism, teamwork. There it is. Makes the dream work. Co-workers, pets, efficiency, vocation, and your daily routine. This is where you must be aware of others and how productive they are. It's how selfish or unselfish someone is. Dedication to a life of service. This is what must be done because it must be done. However, if the personal identity of self-worth have not been developed sufficiently, the 6th house may still seek recognition. So even if they haven't done anything worth talking about, they have to be acknowledged. So it's drama queens, really. So Saturn in Virgo. This placement is extremely methodical, highly conscientious and hard-working. Which is where we started. Highly conscientious and hard-working. It is pedantic and critical, and failure is its biggest fear. So somebody fears failing. So that's where the fool comes in. Fearing looking the fool to possibly co-workers or someone you're working with. Or even a partner that thinks you're who's very critical of your work, should I say. Yeah, the devoted wife or mother. So, there she is. Frigg. Now, I don't know about you, but it means something different where we come from, but there you go. And her partner was constantly having affairs. So that would probably explain the third party for some of you. Where's she gone? There she is. The model of wifely devotion. She who is loved. Well, she doesn't feel it, so silence, wisdom, devotion, resourcefulness, female cunning and independence. So this may be a wife that is very cunning and acts devoted because of the infidelity and is seeking independence. Despite being married to the rather ghastly Odin, king of the gods, famous for his extramarital exploits, Frigg was a devoted wife and mother. She counsels you to make certain you are sure of your facts before you speak it or act. So don't accuse anybody, don't act in haste till you've got the proof. Frigg is also signifies the grace of forgiving. So maybe a wife is accusing a husband of affairs. An ability to love someone and accept their faults. There's no love here, we've already got that. This isn't about love, this is about a financial or status thing. But to be able to look after yourself without over-dependence on the actions of another. Frigg also counsels you to be steadfast. Devotion and patience, we haven't got that either because we've got impatience, are qualities that can make for a successful relationship or project. Frigg supports you with developing these qualities in yourself. So know when you're relying on others too much and unable or unwilling to stand on your own 2 feet if needed. There's the Chariot, so Cancer, home and family life, and the team of horses. 31. The Chariot of Fire. That was a film about Cambridge or Oxford, I believe, and a race. So, the solar chariot blazes across the sky, drawn by 2 fiery horses. The daily ride through the heavens symbolises success through perseverance, pushing through obstacles to achieve a desired goal. The way through is made clear. Yes, obstacles removed. All roads are open. Obstacles cannot stand against the force of this celestial steed that was born in the year of the horse. The time for contemplation is over. It's time to take the reins of your life in your own hands and take action immediately. Your boldness will be rewarded by good fortune. Action, will, forcefulness. Be filled with courage and confidence. Yes, we are there. Where in your life are you moving too slow? Inhibitions. So again, the Fool, putting things off because you're inhibited. You're not going with your gut instinct, which is your orange chakra. Our inhibitions can be negative or positive. Fear ensures that they remain hidden from everyone. So if you fear something, the truth cannot be exposed. Saturn cannot be exposed. So the truth will not be revealed when fear holds you back. Inhibitions can sometimes take on destructive roles which cause us to withdraw parts of ourselves from the world in an attempt to keep our secret. Some secrets are meant to be shared, and often the energy that you put in to keep them hidden greatly outweighs the impact of the inhibition. So it makes you ill. Don't allow this situation to take over your life. You have the intelligence, yes you do, to I've lost it. To solve this issue and move on, yet you are being stubborn and refusing to do so. If you continue with this destructive behaviour, you will create exactly what you most fear. You have already lost. It's time to lick your wounds, dry your tears, and rejoin life as it was before you decided that this was to rule your life. People are watching from the sidelines. They are cheering you on, especially those in spirit. There is a real sense of love, and we are as well. We're here for you. And caring coming from the spectators. Only they know they can't run this race for you. What did I say about the race? So this is, somebody sees life as a race. It's not a competition. The spectators will have more respect for you and will remember your courage for completing rather than the fact that you didn't win. So do you want to win or do you want to be happy? You've got to make a choice. The Lady of the Mirror, Master number 44. This is about you mirroring. So you assume that people think like you, feel like you, judge like you. You mustn't do that. They are you. Let's have a look. 44. You also project onto others, because of the trauma from the past that we talked about, a past partner onto your present one, your mother's opinions of you through everybody else's eyes, that sort of thing. So the Lady of the Mirror is both your ally and your challenge. She asks you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events of your life. She represents the powerful force of law and attraction. There's the law again. And remind you that what you are is what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of a bigger picture event. Say a war. This is this distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. You must find yourself within the web woven through your life, your relationships, your opportunities, your desires, your seeming failures, and your successes. Observe how you responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. So you've been here before, or revisiting the past. How did you react? Did that work for you? If not, change it. If it did, use it. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honour every part of your story, even the bad parts, as essential to your highest unfolding, to your growth. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? If not, why not? Do you love what you see in the mirror? If not, change it. And that's not just your body, that's the person you are. Can you perceive your part in this situation and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answers in thorough and honest appraisal. Go within and ask yourself, are you perfect? Let he that cast the first stone, I think it says somewhere in the Bible, and all that. People who live in glass houses don't throw stones, that sort of thing. Never assume, always ask. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.